What's going on, man? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome to Healthy Music. And I want to say hey to all my healthy people out there. I know you're eating better and exercising, and I also know you're making some great, great music. Hey, live better, feel better, you'll make better music. Today we're about to get ready to have a discussion about audio interfaces and mixers. Using a mixer as your main input device, and then running that mixer through an audio interface and then straight to your computer. Because I get this question all the time. People ask me, what's the difference between an audio interface, a mixer, and a mixer that's just a regular mixer, not like a USB mixer or just like a standard analog mixer, and what's the difference between that and a USB mixer, so forth and so on. So I got a treat for y'all today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a regular analog mixer that can be used as a USB mixer, but it's only 2 channels coming into your DAW. I'm gonna take that mixer and then I'm gonna run it through an audio interface. That way you can utilize the power of your audio interface if you have a Volt or you have a UAD or something that don't have a lot of inputs, but it has a lot of power. It sounds great. The sound card sounds great. So let's go over to the computer and let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, let's jump straight into it. You won't see my picture here. You don't need to see my ugly face. I need all of this real estate so I can break this whole thing down for you guys. But yeah, so as you can see, let me get my pen out here. Where is my pen? Let me make sure I got it there. Okay, let's get the right color for you guys. I think that color is always a good color. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the mixer in the middle. Let's not concentrate on what type of mixer this is, but it is a Yamaha, but you can use any analog mixer to make this happen, what I'm about to get ready to show you guys. Okay, over here I have the MPC-1 here. Of course, I have a pair of headphones here. These are my favorite headphones, the NDH 30s. Then I also have a Volt 276 for your audio interface right here. Again, you can use this with any audio interface as long as you understand the signal flow. Over here I have the SP404. I just have the SP404 as another device to run through the mixer. I also have a couple of mics here. Okay, and then of course we have our monitors here, and then it doesn't really matter. We have Studio One on the screen here, one of my favorite DAWs. And also down here at the bottom, I came back with the headphone amp so that you guys could do some sampling and send out a few different signals. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead on and really talk about what it's going to take to make this happen. Because again, if you have a mixer and then you have a audio interface, and in the intro, like I said, you can do this just in case. Let's say you just wanted to use the Volt sound card because it sounds better. So that way you can use your audio interface to pump your sound into your DAW. And then of course, if you have a mixer that's only a stereo mixer, which again, if you sent this into your DAW, you would only have access to 2 tracks, no matter if you have all of these tracks that are available to you. And so really the reason why I would use a mixer in this instance is because I have multiple things that I want to bring into the mixer. As you can see here, I have 4 things that I want to bring in, and of course I don't have 4 inputs on my 276, so that's why I would utilize a mixer. Okay, all right, so let's just go ahead on and get this bad boy hooked up. The first thing that we're going to want to do is to ensure that we have up our mixer is connected to our audio interface, correct? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead on and connect our mixer to the audio interface. All I did was went out of the main out for the mixer and came into 1 and 2 on the audio interface. Hey man, y'all go ahead on and write, man. I'm gonna holler at your boy right quick. Hey yo, what's good, bro? I heard you be producing, man. Yo, look, man, I know it's crazy, right? Every time you come to the studio, bro, you seeing all this equipment and you ain't really got no equipment. Look, man, I'm gonna do you a solid, bro. Go over the Zounds right now, bro. Go over the Zounds, tell them I sent you, and go grab you some equipment, bro. Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. You ain't got no good credit. That's all right, bro. Sometimes they don't even do credit check on some of the equipment, man. So you can run over there, grab you some equipment, get it in 2 days, put your little down payment down, and you'll be banging out music, bro. Cause I see you. You be in the studio, bro. You be looking like, dang, bro, I wish I had some equipment. This is your opportunity right now, bro. Bro, go grab you some equipment, bro. Stop watching and start doing your thing right now, bro. Hey, do me a favor and use the link down below. You already know. All right, then. Peace. Now that we have our mixer and our audio interface hooked up, next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hook up our audio interface to our computer. So we're going to come out of our Type-C for this audio interface, but it could be any type of connection. And then we're going to go directly into our computer, whether that be Type-C or USB, however your connection is configured. Okay. And now that we have those guys hooked up, we want to ensure that we have our monitors hooked up here. So let's go ahead on and hook up our monitors here, and we're just going to come out of the main out of our Volt 276, and we're going to make sure we hit both the monitors here. That way we have all of that hooked up, and now you should have sound. And we also want to go ahead and hook up our headphones as well. So let's just go ahead and run our headphones. Now, in this case, you could run your headphones to either the mixer or you could run it into your audio interface. To be honest, it really doesn't matter because everything is going to be running through your mixer. It's going to be hitting your audio interface, then going to your computer. Your audio interface is the last device before it hits the computer. So you can hook it up to that or you can hook it up to the mixer. It's really up to you. Okay, so now that we have all of our main components hooked up, we can go ahead on and hide those wires. And next, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead on and hook up our machines. First thing we're going to hook up is the MPC. So the MPC is going to come out its main out left and right, and we're going to hit the we're going to hit the mixer 1 and 2, and then we also want to make sure that we have that pan, but we're going to go ahead on and go with the SP4, 2, 3, and 4. And like I said just a minute ago, we want to ensure that we have those panned correctly left and right for our stereo sound. Okay. And then after that, we're going to go ahead on and hook up our mic. We're going to hook up the TLM49 on track number 5. And then for track number 6, we're going to go ahead on and hook up the Twin 87. Okay, now we don't need to pan those unless you want to pan those. It's up to you. But again, these are mono devices, so I would keep those in the middle. So now that we have our machines hooked up, we can go ahead on and hide those wires. And now we want to make sure that we can sample on both devices. So we're going to go ahead on and hook up our main sample out, which we are going to come out of our stereo out here, and then we're going to hit our headphone amp. So let's just go ahead on and get that wired up. And as you can see here, we came out of there and now we're inside of our headphone amp. And then next, we're going to go ahead and hook up the SP404 coming out of headphone jack number 1, going into the input of the SP404 left and right. So you're going to need a cable that's a 1/4 inch coming into the 1/4 inch here, but it's going to need to have a splitter on the end. Okay, because this is just one out, main out, stereo out, and then you're going to need to split that going into your SP404, and you're going to need to do the same exact thing for your MPC1. Okay, and that's going to come into your earphone jack number 2. Okay, and you're going to be able to control the volume of those by using this device, by using the headphone amp volume. Okay, going into both of your machines. So okay, and another advantage to having a mixer in your workflow is being able to utilize some of the features that a mixer has, if that mixer comes with those features. For this analog mixer, which is a Yamaha MG12X UK, it comes with some compression, as you can see right here. It also comes with the ability to use the built-in EQ effects and things of that nature. And then you also have some effects here that you can use as well. And again, you'll be able to control the volume, and you'll be able to really have a lot of control when it comes to using a mixer, because to be honest, using a audio interface by itself, bringing just one mic in, you have limited control going into your DAW. Now, once you get into your DAW, you can use EQs and plugins and things of that nature in order for you to be able to get what you need to get. But if you wanted to utilize some of the analog functions, because I know a lot of us love the analog sound, using a mixer like this will give you the ability to use some of those features that's on the mixer before you hit the audio interface and before you go into the DAW. That way you'll have a little control. You can get control inside the DAW, but you would have an analog control signal flow here that could possibly increase your sound and make your sound wider, stronger, and just, you know, better. Okay, so now that you have seen how I hooked that up, maybe this, you know, can help you out as far as how you want to utilize using an analog mixer and an audio interface together. It's very easy to do, but I do happen to love having control over my input signal before I hit the DAW, especially if I'm using analog gear, because sometimes that, you know, the analog gear signal flow is just a little bit warmer. So I like to utilize that if I have the option. But again, you know, this is something that you guys have been asking me about. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And if you have any more questions, get down in the comments, let me know. If you want me to make another video explaining something else like this as far as wiring things up, let me know. But do me a solid, man, and head over to elbowmediastudios.com. We released our MPC 37 course this year, so you may want to go check that out. We still have the Akai Force course, and we also have the MPC Live course, and we have the Beatmaker 3 course. So yeah, I know, Beatmaker 3. Yeah, but I also got some Logic stuff that's coming down the road. I'm really intrigued by Logic on the iPad. I think it's pretty cool. It's something that I'm looking to get into and make some tutorials about, so look forward to that. And also, you've seen the little ad, so go to Sounds if you want to get any type of gear. Make sure you use the link down below. You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out with us, man. You already know what it is. Live better, feel better, make better music. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. All right, peace. I'm out.